All right, you all. So, I'm getting ready to put on my lashes and just wanted to show you how I apply lashes. So the lashes that I'm going to be using, these are from ZivaLash. I have all the information linked in the description bar. But they're a phenomenal Black-owned company if you're interested in just some great lashes, or if you're interested in starting your own lash company or becoming a lash ambassador. This is a fabulous company. I've been working with them for a couple of years now. And yeah, so I'll have all the information that you need below. But these are the lashes I'm going to be using, and these are in the style Takia. They're very pretty, a little flare, a little bit of drama, but not too much. So I like to use a tool. So these are from Ulta. There are lots of them. I like this one because they're curved, and this is pretty long. It's like a little over an inch long. Some scissors in case I need to trim them down, and my lash glue. So first I'm going to take off one of the lashes, and I like to just however you need to get it off, but I bend it in half if I can and pinch from the center of the band and pull it off. All right, and let's just take a look at this hair lash. Y'all see that flare? That's pretty. This is actually my first time trying this style lash, so I'm excited. But what I like to do is you want to make sure that you keep that curve shape to it. Keep the curve shape to it. But I like to measure it to see if I need to make it shorter. So as I'm placing it on my eye, I don't need to cut it. I don't need to cut it to shorten it. So the only part that I'm going to cut is this very beginning portion right here, so that it's not poking me in my inner eye. Not cutting any of the lash part. I literally, can y'all see that little tiny black dot? That's all I cut off. Very tiny amount. But that lets me know that these lashes fit. I'm still going to measure the other side again because this is my first time, and this one has a little bit more on the end, so I know I'll cut that part off, but just to make sure that it fits. All right, same thing, fits the length of my eye. I'm going to cut off the excess band at the end, being careful not to cut the lashes. So I'm going to pull the lashes over. I don't want to cut the lashes, just the excess band. Okay, and again, just the excess band in the front, not the lashes, just the excess band. Okay, so now that you have your lashes measured, I have my lashes measured. What I'm going to do is put the lash glue on the band and let it sit. So typically I will do this while I'm still doing my makeup so that it can sit and I'm not just waiting. But you just want to apply a thin coat to the actual band. And you really want to make sure that you get a lot on the ends, because those are the areas where typically if your lash is going to lift, it's going to try to lift at the ends. So make sure you get a nice even coat. Then I'm going to put it back down on the tray. I'm not going to push it in. I'm just going to let it sit on top so that it can start to get tacky, start to dry down. If you put your lashes on and the glue is still very wet, it didn't start to get tacky yet, they're going to slide around a lot. That's not to say you can't do it, but it makes it harder. So if you let your lash glue get tacky first, let it dry down a bit, when you go to put them on, they'll actually stick. They won't be shifting around, and it'll be a lot easier to apply them. So again, remember to focus. Make sure you have glue on that inner and outer part of the band, as well as along the entire band. Then you want to let it dry down at least for a good 30 seconds. I like to use clear lash glue for a couple different reasons. It's just, one, it's less of a mess for me. If I don't get it in the right spot with the black, I notice like if you land up here, that black is going to be showing, it's going to be sticking. I found that out very quickly in the beginning. So I like to use clear glue, but by all means feel free to use black, clear, whichever color you like. But also with the clear glue, when it starts to get tacky and dry, it goes from, well, I'm calling it clear glue. It's white lash glue, but it'll turn from white to clear. And that's how you know it's starting to dry. So I'm gonna let this dry down, and then we'll go ahead and pop these babies on. All right, so I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I can see that that white line is starting to disappear and fade a little bit. It's been about a minute. So time to pop these on. What I like to do is I like to really, without messing up the lash, I like to squeeze it in the middle. And when I place them, I like to try to place the lash, stick it in the middle, and then I attach the end and the front. So like this. And my lashes tend to stick up, so I literally just use my finger to push them down. And I set it, and then I adjust it. You can use the tools to pinch, you can use your fingers, but you just want to try to get it as close to your natural lash line as possible so they blend. Some people like to do their mascara beforehand. Some people like to do it after. I prefer to do it after most times, just because I feel like when I'm pinching, I'll get mascara all over my fingers, and who has time for that? So I put lashes on first, then I'll go in with a little mascara. There you have it, the lash is on, it's secure, it's not going anywhere. Time to do the next one. All right, lashes are on. You want to make sure that the inner corners are down and are secure. I promise you, if they start lifting during the day, that's when it looks like your eyelashes are flying away. You don't want that. We don't want that. So make sure your end and your inner corner are secure. Everything is down. And there we have it, lashes are on. I'm gonna do a quick coat of just some black mascara. And I don't try to coat the entire lash, the false lash. I'm just trying to cover my natural lashes and make them blend. And there you have it.